For the conclusion of my speech, I would like the audience to be aware of the benefits of recycling and take a greater interest in making it a bigger part of their everyday lives. It is no secret that in today's society, two of our biggest issues and concerns are the economy and the environment. Imagine there was one way to help alleviate both problems. A program that would not only help provide more jobs and bring in more money into our economy, but that would also create a better environment for us to live in. Today I will show you through facts and statistics that recycling can be such a program. Recycling not only creates a better world for us, but it betters our economy as well. Let's begin with how recycling creates a better world for us. There are several environmental benefits of recycling. Recycling benefits the air and water by creating a net reduction in 10 major categories of air pollutants and 8 major categories of water pollutants. In the U.S., processing minerals contribute to almost half of all reported toxic emissions from industry, sending 1.5 million tons of pollution into the air and water each year. Recycling can significantly reduce these emissions. Manufacturing of recycled materials, with very few exceptions, saves energy and water and produces less air and water pollution than manufacturing with virgin materials. A national recycling rate of 30% reduces greenhouse gas emissions as much as removing nearly 25 million cars from the road. Recycling is a great way to conserve energy. The energy we save when we recycle one glass bottle is enough to light a light bulb for 4 hours. In 2000, recycling resulted in annual energy savings equal to the amount of energy used in 6 million homes. It takes 95% less energy to recycle aluminum than it does to make it from raw materials. Making recycled steel saves 60%, recycled newspaper 40%, recycled plastic 70%, and recycled glass 40%. These savings far outweigh the energy created as byproducts of incineration and landfilling. Recycling helps to conserve our forests and wildlife. Recycled paper supplies more than 37% of the raw materials used to make new paper products in the U.S. without recycling. This material would come from trees. Every ton of newsprint or mixed paper recycled is the equivalent of 12 trees. Every ton of office paper recycled is the equivalent of 24 trees. Recycling prevents habitat destruction, loss of biodiversity, and soil erosion associated with logging and mining. Tree farms and reclaimed mines are not ecologically equivalent to natural forests and ecosystems. Apart from our environment, recycling plays a key role in our nation's economy too. Recycling is very beneficial to our economy. Well-run recycling programs cost less to operate than waste collection, landfilling, and incineration. 2 years after calling recycling a $40 million drain on the city, New York City leaders realized that a redesigned efficient recycling system could actually save the city $20 million, and they now have signed a 20-year recycling contract. Recycling helps create thousands of job opportunities each year. Recycling creates 1.1 million U.S. jobs, $236 billion in gross annual sales, and $37 billion in annual payrolls. Recycling creates 4 jobs for every 1 job created in the waste management and disposal industries. Public sector investment in local recycling programs pays great dividends by creating private sector jobs. For every job collecting recyclables, there are 26 jobs in processing the materials and manufacturing them into new products. Besides creating a more suitable environment and a more prosperous economy, recycling can also help save some lives as well. Recycling not only saves the environment and economy, but our lives as well. Mining is the world's most deadly occupation. Recycling reduces the need for mining. On average, 40 mine workers are killed on the job each day and many more are injured. When 1 ton of steel is recycled, 2,500 pounds of iron ore, 1,400 pounds of coal, and 120 pounds of limestone are conserved. 1 year of recycling on just one college campus, Stanford University, saved the equivalent of 33,913 trees and the need for 636 tons of iron ore, coal, and limestone. Brutal wars over natural resources have killed or displaced more than 20 million people. Recycling eases the demand for these resources such as timber and minerals. Recycling could help stop the raising of at least $12 billion a year for rebels, warlords, and repressive governments. I have clearly shown that recycling has many benefits. It creates a better world for us to live in, a more stable economy, and it even leads to saving lives. You do not have to be a superhero to save the day or make a difference in our world. It can be as simple as recycling a single plastic bottle.